You may notice it's a bit brighter outside right now. That's because I'm actually recording this at about 5:15, just so I can kind of get this edited and rendered, ready to go before tonight's episode of Raw. Hey guys, KiraKennedy here with day 11 in my vlog Every Day in April challenge. And today, today was kind of uneventful. Woke up at 5, went to school for 7:30, dropped off the equipment I borrowed, waited till 10 o'clock to catch my bus home, and then when I got home, ate lunch, slept, did some homework. Now I'm recording today's vlog. So, instead of kind of recapping my day like I have been, because, like I said, not very much happened today, I kind of want to talk about my time studying radio broadcasting, because before this, actually when I was fresh out of high school, I'd actually originally went to school to study radio. Ironically, the school I went to was the same, the program I graduated from, the radio broadcasting program, was ironically the same program that a WWE Hall of Famer graduated from. I'm, of course, referring to Edge. Funny thing about that, I actually found out about that from a classmate of mine in my second semester in that program, because we were all talking about why we wanted to join that particular program. Mine was at a guy I looked up to, who started off as a Much Music VJ, then had his own show on CBC. He had graduated from that program, and he started out in the radio industry. So my idea was, I'm gonna work in a radio station for a couple years. Once that's done, I'll move on to TV. You know, maybe I'll get my own TV show. Yeah, that didn't happen. Sort of didn't happen. I mean, I don't make money off YouTube, so I don't know if I can count that as having my own TV show, but still. But this classmate was a huge wrestling fan, and ironically now he works as a producer for a large wrestling radio show here in Toronto called Live Audio Wrestling. Yeah, it was... My time in radio was kind of weird. Like, first year we were kind of learning the basics of how to read off a script without sounding like we were reading off a script. We're also learning kind of a very general curriculum consists of all the aspects of the radio industry. So there was a little bit of announcing, a little bit of production and creative writing, which would combine into the production pathway for second year. And there was also a sales pathway and a news pathway. Sales would be learning how to sell commercial time for prospective clients for the radio station. And then news, pretty much as it sounds, we'd be reading the news. Then, going into our second year, we had to choose a more specified pathway. Some people chose news. A lot of people, including me, chose announcing. Other people chose production. That was also a very popular choice. And only 2 people actually went into the sales program. But, so as part of the announcing program, we actually got to do on-air shifts at my campus radio station. And while I did kind of start off a little shaky there, I feel like as the year went on, I got a little more comfortable and I don't know, I felt confident that I could actually maybe do something in radio. And then my internship happened. Now I'm not going to say anything bad. I'm not going to mention the name of the internship, just because I don't want it to seem like I'm bad-mouthing them, because I appreciate the opportunities these guys gave me. But at the same time, but this internship had its ups and a lot of downs. Like the ups, I got to meet a lot of really cool people. I got to meet the lead singers of some of my favorite bands, like 3 Days Grace, Our Lady Peace. And I got to sit down and help with an interview with Colt Cabana. That was probably one of my highlights. One of my highlights there. I also, part of the internship was we had to catalog shows for best of segments when they wanted to take vacations and stuff. But also part of it was we had to make our own contribution somehow. Mine was in the form of parody songs. Basically, I'd take popular songs, rewrite the lyrics to tell stories based on running jokes within the show, like one of the producers loved wearing socks and sandals. Oh, but for every good moment like that, there were moments at this internship where things would go so bad that I'd be dragging myself out of bed to go in. I had kind of given in my notice, and I wound up leaving the internship. And the funny thing is, there are times when I look back and I wonder, was it worth even going into that program? But then I think, well, what did I take away from it? I learned how to be a better performer, for one, I feel. And I guess my experience in the radio industry is kind of one of the things that keeps me from completely convincing myself that going back to school was a mistake. Because, I mean, as much as I'd like to do something in entertainment, I also realize that, like either doing YouTube or hosting my own radio show, I also realize that, all this kind of stuff, that the stuff I'm learning now is probably more likely to get me an actual career. Anyways, if you guys would like to follow me on social media, I'm on Twitter at KiraKennedyHNR, Tumblr at KiraKennedyHNR.tumblr.com, and of course you can always check out my Facebook page, facebook.com/KiraKennedyReviews. And as always, if you'd like to check out any of my past work, my Let's Plays, my stream archives, even my reviews, you can do so at peanutbutterdisaster.com. Pardon me. So until next time, I'm Kira Kennedy, and thank you for watching. I gotta keep remembering to say until tomorrow, not until next time. Sorry. So until tomorrow, I'm Kira Kennedy, and thank you for watching.
Peanut butter disaster.